The No Buy Challenge went viral this year. I totally get the hype around it, but I just don't think it's suitable for everyone. And here's why. When you think of these challenges, it often relies on all or nothing thinking. It can be motivating at first, but if you slip up once, you might feel like you failed completely. And this leads to the what the hell effect, where you think, I messed up, so why keep trying? So instead of focusing on restrictions, a better approach is to build habits. Sustainable changes always come from habits because they don't rely on willpower and they eventually become a natural part of your life. And here are 5 habits I think you should implement in your life to help you save money and create a more intentional lifestyle. Number 1, declutter your space. Every time when I talk about declutter, people will think I'm telling them to throw things away. But decluttering doesn't mean throwing things away. It just gives you a clear picture of what you already have in your home. Let's think about it this way. If you're a manager at a store, would you make a purchase or decide not to purchase at all without checking your stock first? Of course not, right? That's why stores do quarterly, annually inventory counts. The same applies to our lives. We can't just buy stuff or decide not to buy altogether without knowing what we already have. And by decluttering your home, you're basically doing an inventory count for all the items you own. When you make decluttering a habit, it helps you gain a better understanding of what you already own. And it prevents you from spending money on things you already have or things you don't need at the first place. Number 2, track your spending. It always surprised me how many people don't actually track their spending. And when I say track spending here, I don't mean have an estimate of how much you spend monthly, but know every cent of where your money went. Let's say you hired a manager to take care of your property and give them $1,000 per month. At the end of the month, you ask, where did you spend the $1,000 on? And the manager replies, I'm not sure. I think I spent $100 on this and maybe $50 on that. Now imagine a second manager who hands you a detailed breakdown of exactly what was spent and give you a list of what you should save on in the future. Which manager would you hire? And most importantly, which manager are you when it comes to managing your money? As a Christian, I always believe that we're basically managers of the things that God has blessed us with. If I can't manage the $100 I have, how can I be trusted more? So be a good manager and start tracking your spending. Number 3, stop buying things just because they are on sale. Whenever you see a big sale, are you tempted to check out the website or go to the store even if you don't need anything? Or maybe you buy the second item and buy one get one half off deal just because it's a good bargain? If this sounds familiar, you're falling into the marketing trap. You have to understand, those people who came up with these great deals really dig into how human mind works. When something goes on sale, it plays into a term called loss aversion, which is the idea that if you don't buy now, you will lose out on the discount. And the fear of loss can really drive a sense of urgency in us to take quick actions on this discount so we don't miss out. And the same applies to the buy one get one package deals. It often works because of perceived value. When customers will feel like they're getting more for less, even if the actual savings ain't huge. And you end up spending more money because you bought the second item that you don't need at the first place, just because there is a buy one get one half off. Okay, I'm not trying to bore you guys with all these marketing terms. It's just we have to understand the psychology behind all these sales. It really helps us to overcome the emotional draw to buy stuff when there's a big sale going on. Sorry for the pause here. I forgot to charge my camera, so I have to change to my old camera. So the video and sound quality will be changed from this point. Just a quick heads up. And let's continue to habit number 4. Give everything a home. No matter how small an item is, we should always have a designated spot where it belongs. So before you buy the cute decoration piece where you pass by in the store, or this adorable mug where you see on the shelf, stop and think to yourself, do I have a home for this? If not, put it down, think twice before you bring it home. This habit really prevents me from buying stuff just because they look pretty in the store or I might use it someday. By giving every item a home, it not only helps you create a more clutter-free, organized space, it also helps create a more intentional lifestyle, which helps you save money. Number 5. Be more intentional with your lifestyle. We really have to dig into our lifestyle and study all the habits we have built in our day-to-day life. For example, when I started tracking my spendings, I realized that I spent way too much money on takeouts. But instead of forcing myself to stop ordering takeout completely, I asked myself this question: why am I doing this? And I realized that most of the time I order takeout because of the following 2 reasons. Number 1, I come home hungry and I don't want to spend time cooking. I want food right away. So what's the fastest solution? Takeout. Number 2, I open my fridge and have no idea what I should cook. So what's the easiest way to go? Order takeout. After I realized the bad habit I have and why I do it, I made some small changes to my life. Now I keep quick microwavable food on hand for those I need food now moments. Also, I try to plan my meal ahead of time or think about what I want to cook when I buy the groceries, so I don't have to come up with the last minute meal. Just by understanding my habit and making these small simple adjustments, it helps me reduce the takeout spending naturally without the need to stick to a restrictive challenge. So if you're thinking about doing the no buy challenge, I really encourage you to implement these 5 habits in your life and see what happens. Usually when you build a habit, you don't even need to do the no buy challenge because you're already living a low buy or no buy lifestyle. And I want to say, it really doesn't matter if you decide to do the no buy challenge or all, because at the end, our goal is the same. It's to build a more healthier relationship with your money and consumption and build a more intentional lifestyle. I really hope this video inspired you and helped you in some way. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on mindful, intentional lifestyle and how to become a better self. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!